Okay, so this film again is one of those timeless comedies that you can revisit again and again. I watched it for the first time, but it's Hindi remake. I had watched it plenty of times, which is why this film became a nostalgic watch for me. Hi guys, this is Farhad and welcome back to my channel Popcorn Reviews. If you're new to this channel, then please smash that subscribe button now and remember to like and comment on the video. Liking and commenting helps fuel the YouTube algorithm. And today, from the blast from the past section, I decided to handpick another one of those Malayalam films which were later remade in Hindi. So the film that we are going to be talking about is the 1985 Malayalam film called Boing Boing, which stars Mohanlal and Mukesh and is directed by Priyadarshan. And this film was later remade almost 2 decades later in 2005, if I'm not wrong, as Garam Masala, starring Akshay Kumar and John Ibrahim, again directed by Priyadarshan. So this was the phase in which Priyadarshan was absolutely on a roll with his comedies. And I remember watching this as a kid, I was a kid back then, and watching it, it was one of those hilarious films that you would really want to, discuss it with your friends. And watching this film, Boing Boing, again in Malayalam, the experience was just the same. And I liked how the situations were the same as what I had witnessed earlier. So it was almost like a nostalgic rewatch for me, even though I was watching it for the first time. Now, it's a very simple plot that is there. By the way, this is also taken from a French play. It is a 1965 French play with the same name, Boing Boing. But it has a template that absolutely Priyadarshan would thrive on. It's chaotic, and it has all the elements that are funny, and it will make you laugh. The situational comedy is such that it will absolutely make you laugh, almost floored with laughter. It just follows the story of two Casanovas, or two wannabes who want to be Casanovas, who eventually turns out to be that they're one of the two is dating three girls at the same time, only for the other to get jealous and enter the game. And the confusion that it causes, it's just absolutely hilarious to the core. Of course, the morality of the characters is a little skewed. You would know that, because it's not right to cheat. The infidelity concept that is there is definitely there, but the gaze that the film definitely provides to you is absolutely downright hilarious, because while you know that they're doing something wrong, and while you know that eventually the truth is going to catch up with them, you still are indulgent in their journeys and the kind of situations that the characters figure out amongst themselves. Now, there's a rhythm to the drama here that is there. It's almost like one gag after another, after another, after another. There's no respite. Similar was the case with the Hindi remake as well. There's one gag after another that absolutely doesn't provide to you any respite in the screenplay, which actually also acts as a rhythm and builds the tempo for the drama. So you are introduced to the two protagonists that are there. They are photographers, very bad photographers. It's very clearly mentioned at the start. One of them robs or steals or rather buys off paintings here and says that, oh, these are my photographs that are there. Hilarious. But one of the main scenes that I don't think it was there in the Hindi remake was that cross connection scene, in which Mohanlal wanted to make a chicken dish and the other was exercising, and the two just got wrapped up together, and that made for a hilarious kind of a montage that is there, which kind of was a forecast to the film that was going to follow. Mohanlal was going to fall for that chick trait that is there, in which he's dating three girls at the same time, calling them as fiancés, and the other just gets embroiled in the mess as well. To add to these characters, there's also a character of the cook that is there here. The character is a female as compared to the the Hindi remake, which had the character Paresh Rawal. I think his name was Mambo in that film. So Mambo was here. The character is a female, and that again adds a different dynamic to the proceedings. The situations are pretty much the same. It's like once you get into that house, and with everyone that is there in the same house, you see that the dynamics of the house keeps on shifting. With one flight coming in with one girl, to the other coming in, to two of them coming together, and the stakes just going higher and higher and higher and higher. At a point, all three of them land up at the same spot, and it is up to the boys, to manage and make everybody happy without getting caught. I think this is the basic premise that is there, and the kind of confusion and the chaos that it ensures, it makes for a hilarious watch. I mean, I'm still recalling, and it's kind of, hilarious, while making this video as well, particularly, and towards the end when both of them get caught, and there are two girls in the fray, and they say, let's promise each other, that you go with Sham and I go with Anil, on those lines, and then the third one pops up out of nowhere and then it totally chaos ensures. By the way, the fourth girl also happens to be I think the other or actual fiance of Sham, character played by Mohanlal. So it's kind of an embroiled mess that is there, with one beat after another that leads to hilarious kind of situations. Absolutely hilarious. The beauty of it is that you can watch it, given this era of reels that is there, you can watch it in any situation. Pick the movie from any situation, and you can watch it till the end. It's that kind of a film. You need not necessarily begin from the start. You can begin from any point and you'll still enjoy the film. You'll still catch up with it. It's kind of that wonderful screenplay that has been written. The director Priyadarshan that is there, these kind of chaotic comedies he absolutely thrives on, and I have been more witness to his Hindi works that are there, which is why I know the style of filmmaking that he's actually catering to. And this was one of I think my first old Malayalam films that Priyadarshan has directed, and I have been witness to. And I think his style is pretty much the same, and some of the Hindi remakes also, be it Hera Fairy, or be it Ye Tera Ghar Ye Mera Ghar, or Garam Masala for that matter as well, the same film that we are discussing, Hangama, all these films that are there, you just take that situation and it's almost like a chaos that is being built around it. There's no social commentary here, and it doesn't need to be that way. It just can be like a pure situational comedy, and it will still, soar high because of the wonderful writing and the situations that are created. And I think Priyadarshan does a wonderful job. He just knows when to edit it and when to to put it forth. And the comedy here wasn't lost in translation, let me tell you that. It was absolutely hilarious again when I was watching it and it kind of tickled my funny bone as well. Coming to the performances, I felt the performances are wonderful. The duo of Mukesh and Mohanlal were absolutely brilliant here. I think they fed off each other. I think Mohanlal has such a natural flair for comedy. Oh my god, I think he's one of the most versatile natural actors, I would say. He can pull off something like a Kiridam as well, which was so serious, do something pulling off as light-hearted as Boing Boing. Mukesh, I think I had watched his films from Blast from the Past, like in Harihar Nagar, or one of those Lal Siddiqui films that are there, and I think he's blessed with that comic timing as well. And the duo, absolutely bring the house down with the laughter and make for a wonderful watch. Some of the other actors also managed to do well. It was nice to see Jagati, Sri Kumar in a role as well here. Some of the other actors also managed to impress. Lizzie, I think one of the actors who played the air hostess that is there, she was also an ex-wife of Priyadarshan. So it's quite, the familiarity of the faces that are there, to see them where they were at one point to where they are now. It's kind of a nice little dynamic, to just to tune into this film and to just spot. And I think all the girls also did a wonderful job. The character of Dick, which was played by Shritama, if I'm not wrong. or Shri Ami, one of the two names. I'm getting confused with the names. I'm sorry. So, she did a wonderful job as well. Her comic timing was absolutely spot on. Madhuri and Ashwini, also the two other girls, did a wonderful job. Even the character of the driver that was there, I think, was played by Rajpal Yadav in the Hindi remake. Wonderful job, yeah. All actors did a splendid job. They all understood the source material and absolutely let loose here. And that was what Boing Boing was. It was a hilarious ride. It's a timeless classic. Make no mistake about it. It's a cult comedy. It's a timeless classic, and it made for a wonderful, wonderful rewatch. Sitting in 2025, it was a hilarious watch. So that was the video, guys. If you're liking this video, remember to smash the like button, comment on what did you make of the film, what thoughts brought to your mind while watching it, whether the rewatch also would work in your favor, whether it brings back memories, anything that you want to discuss about the film, which is there. You can also share this video with your friends and family, ask them to subscribe to this channel. Let's grow this Digi family together. You can also visit my site, Popcorn Reviews with a double S. Remember, double S is a brand name. For all the latest reviews on our sites across languages, you can read the review in your language as well. Also, the details of the reviews with the captions are available on my social media like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and Letterboxd. I do not end up making a video on everything that I watch, but I do write a lot. All information is present on my site and on my social media handles. I'll see you again soon with another video. Till then, take care of yourselves and thank you so much for your love and support. Cheers.